Young and the Restless leak. Joshua Morrow spills murder secret. Party turns deadly. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Young and the Restless fans. We have got an exciting new leak that comes from fan-favorite actor Joshua Morrow. Somebody's going to die, and it looks like it may go down at the big party starting on Friday, the 13th, the spookiest day of the year. And one of my favorite horror movies. We're going to talk about who may die in this murder mystery plot leaked by the hunky Nick Newman actor. Young and the Restless spoilers. Joshua Morrow's shocking leak. So in case you didn't know, a lot of actors, including Joshua Morrow, do personalized videos for a fee for fans. And in a recent set of videos he did for Mother's Day, the Nick Newman actor spilled some juicy stuff he was filming. So Mother's Day this year was May 10th. So the video Josh Morrow made was probably done around that time. Maybe a few days before, just to give you some background on the timing of this. And just for the record, I've got to say, based on his tone and enthusiasm in these videos, Josh seems like a super sweet guy who adores his fans. And the Nick actor mentioned this on more than one of the recent videos he made, so I listened to all of them. I also want to say that although Joshua Morrow leaked a big spoiler, he did not give too many specifics away. I'm sure he knows by now how much he can and can't say about upcoming storylines for Nick and others and Young and the Restless, but Josh did spill some tea, and we're going to share it. YR's massive murder mystery, what Nick Newman revealed. He said this upcoming storyline is going to be huge. He said this in a mid-May video. He made several videos, actually, and said he's been filming scenes as Nick for a massive storyline airing in 2 to 3 weeks. So, Josh Morrow said the actors have been putting in some serious hours, and he spilled that it's going to strike up some serious intrigue. So already it has for sure. The takeaway is Nick and others are involved in a story involving mystery and intrigue. And it seems like a murder mystery is coming to YR. So Joshua said it's traumatic, it's big, it's taking up a lot of their time. But he says that the actors don't mind, because they love their jobs and they love doing it all for the fans. So the Nick Newman actor spilled, it is a murder mystery, and based on the timing, it sounds like it is at this big party Aristotle Dumas, Billy Flynn, is throwing at his chateau in France starting on Friday. Friday the 13th party turns deadly. Who's attending? So the party begins. Friday the 13th, there's Nick, others they're like Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, Amanda Sinclair, Miss Hale Morgan, Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, and Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, are all confirmed coming. We expect some others to be there as well, including possibly Holden Novak, Nathan Owens. So with a murder coming at the Dumas party, I'll say right off, I doubt it's the mystery man himself who's played by Billy Flynn. He's a brand new actor on contract, not new to, because he's been on Days of Our Lives for years, but new to YR. So again, I think there's a chance he's playing recast Kane, and I feel like that's pretty likely. But whoever he is, Flynn's character is going to stick around, so he is not the victim. I'm assuming a body is found, and it turns into not just a party, but a murder mystery party, which seems terribly fun. Young and the Restless. Potential victims and plot twists. So, today I just want to discuss who might end up being zipped into a body bag in the ultimate party foul. So there's been some chatter I've seen on social media saying that Cole might have been poisoned and he dies. So yeah, that could be a mystery. But he's not going to be at the party, so that just doesn't feel like a good fit for this lake. Not to say he wasn't poisoned, not to say he won't die. But for this murder mystery, I don't know, maybe not. And then there's also that old guy that Mariah Copeland, Cameron Grimes, is having flashbacks about maybe she hurt him. Maybe he even died. But then again, that's also just not the vibe I get from Josh's video hints. Plus the Nick actor said the storyline starts 2 to 3 weeks. And that's from when he taped these Mother's Day videos, and that aligns perfectly with the beginning of Dumas' party. Also, let's face it, Friday the 13th is a great day to kick off a murder mystery party event. Adam's invitation snub. A clue to the YR mystery? Plus, did you catch the dialogue last week between Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, and Chelsea Lawson Newman, Melissa Claire Egan? They were talking about the fact that he did not get an invite to the big France party, and he was kind of salty. Adam said, "I'm so upset that I'm the only person in Wisconsin not invited to Nice," and Chelsea said if Dumas turns out to be Agatha Christie, that's a good thing. And Adam replied, "So, I'm not even important enough for a real-life murder mystery game." Were they dropping us a huge Easter egg there? A huge hint. Now, Agatha Christie. As you probably know, famous murder mystery author, so I definitely think it's going to be someone at the big Dumas party, which kind of narrows it down. If you've ever read her book or seen the movie based on it. And then there were none. That's a vibe that I'm feeling from this. So in that story, 10 people are invited to a remote location. And then various crimes are revealed that each has done. But they were never punished for these crimes. And considering that Victor's gotten away with many crimes, including murder, Phyllis was never punished for trying to kill Cricket. Nick was never punished for masquerading as J.T. Hellstrom and terrorizing his family. Almost everybody going has done a bad thing, you know. I think Nikki ran people down under a DUI. I could go on. YRs, and then there were none. Plot. Dumas revenge? So Dumas may be doing this where he's got them all there, and he's like revealing their crimes. So in the Agatha Christie story, over the course of the get-together, all these various people die. By various means one by one in a way that's fitting based on their crime. Ultimately, they all die. That's why it's down to, and then there were none. So I do doubt that Dumas called them all there to kill them. But a murder at the party sounds fun. And the Agatha Christie thing between Adam and Chelsea might have been a big hint. And I'm cool with somebody dying as long as they don't kill somebody that we love and need around. Who's expendable? Predicting the victim on Young and the Restless. So as far as guests at the party go in terms of who could die, well, if Holden wrangles an invite or crashes the party to help Audra Charles deal with Kyle Abbott, I mean, he's pretty disposable at this point. Since he wants Audra. But she is with Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, and he doesn't have a job and he just kind of floats around. However, he is supposed to be on contract. But why artists fire contract actors? The wildest death of all to come out of this would be the great Victor Newman. I think that would only happen if Eric Braeden had decided to retire and wanted to go out with a bang and ask for a big send-off. But again, another seems that's unlikely. Pretty expendable simply because she's not on a lot, she's not on contract, she's not really on recurring. That's Amanda Sinclair. Miss Hale Morgan, who I love, lives in Canada and working on a film in LA doesn't really work well with her new address. That's why she's not on very much, so they could kill Amanda, especially since she is working for the mystery man played by Billy Flynn. Young and the Restless. New face, same swing? But knowing Young and the Restless, I feel like the most likely death is somebody random, someday player, nobody. An extra, the butler, the maid, some flunky of Dumas that happens to die for some weird reason. And then those from Genoa City are accused. I mean, heck, if we're going to be really, the murdered person might not even be dead. It might be some ruse by Dumas to scare people at the party. So in that regard could be Phyllis, who's presumed dead. And that's why he let her have an invitation, so she could be in on the prank. It's not like Phyllis has never faked her death before. Fake out or fatal. The many possibilities of the YR murder mystery. So, clearly Nick, Victor, Nikki, and there's some others there that would never play along with any twisted party game to torment the other people at the party. Lily wouldn't do that. But Amanda or Phyllis might. Because Amanda's not a fan of a lot of these people, and Phyllis certainly is not. And Holden might be up for it if he crashed the event as well. So we'll see if this murder mystery takes out one of the longtime residents of Genoa City, or if it's somebody ran. Not even part of the main character canvas, somebody we know who's disposable, or if it's all a big fat fake out to mess with the guest as Dumas makes his splashy debut on YNR. Joshua Morrow leaked it, and now I can't wait to see it. The Young and the Restless has never been afraid to push the boundaries of soap drama, but a shocking leak tied to fan favorite Joshua Morrow, who has portrayed Nick Newman for decades, is sending waves through Genoa City fandom. According to behind-the-scenes whispers and recent interviews, the show may be gearing up for a dark, deadly twist that involves Nick, a long-buried murder secret, and a party gone tragically wrong. The bombshell is already fueling speculation, and fans are scrambling to piece together how this story might shake up the Newman legacy in ways no one saw coming. Joshua Morrow has been known to drop cryptic hints during press events, and his latest slip-up has soap watchers convinced that a murder storyline is looming on the horizon. While he didn't give exact names, Morrow teased that Nick may soon find himself in the middle of chaos involving something dark from the past that resurfaces. Pair that with leaked set spoilers suggesting a party gone deadly, and the picture begins to form. Y&R may be setting the stage for an explosive event that changes everything. Insiders say the writers have been looking for a way to reinvent Nick's character, pushing him beyond his romantic entanglements with Sharon, Phyllis, and Sally into a more dangerous storyline. The murder secret could be the perfect vehicle for that transformation. Rumors point to Nick either discovering evidence of a crime committed years ago, possibly connected to Victor's shady dealings or Adam's darker past, or becoming entangled in a brand new killing that shakes Genoa City to its core. The mention of a deadly party immediately raises eyebrows among fans. Y&R has a history of using lavish events as a backdrop for shocking twists, from masquerade balls to business launches. Things rarely end without someone getting hurt. This time, speculation suggests a major Newman family gathering could spiral into disaster. Will it be a high-stakes Newman Enterprises celebration that turns fatal? Or could it be one of Nicky's society galas that goes completely off the rails? One thing is certain. If a body turns up, the fallout will be massive. Theories are flying fast about who the victim might be. Some fans believe Audra Charles, with her dangerous alliances and shady manipulations, could be a prime target. Others suggest someone closer to Nick, like Sally or even Sharon, may get caught in the crossfire. Still, whispers indicate the death may not be what it seems, setting the stage for long-running deception and cover-ups. What makes this potential storyline even juicier is the idea of a murder secret linking back to the Newman dynasty. Could Nick discover that Victor once silenced an enemy and buried the evidence? Could Adam's ruthless past resurface in a way that forces Nick to protect or expose his brother? Or could it tie all the way back to one of the classic feuds with Jack Abbott, making the rivalry bloodier than ever? Fans are buzzing about the possibility of Nick being thrust into the moral gray zone, torn between exposing the truth or protecting his family. Morrow himself hinted that Nick has always been the moral compass of the Newmans, but what happens when that compass gets shaken? That single tease has people convinced Y&R is about to throw Nick into his darkest storyline yet. The leak also suggests ripple effects across Genoa City. If a murder secret surfaces at a party, the whole town will be pulled into the drama, from the Abbotts, who may suspect Newman involvement, to the Rosales' legacy still lingering through connections with Sharon and Ray's past. Jill, Devin, and Lily could also be impacted if the death ties to Chancellor Winter's business deals. Social media is on fire with speculation, with some fans thrilled for the darker turn and others worried the show might destroy Nick's heroic image. If Nick covers up a murder, he'll never be the same, one fan tweeted. Another countered, "This is exactly what he needs. Give Joshua Morrow a meaty storyline after years of love triangle filler." Whether Nick becomes the protector of a dangerous secret, the unwilling accomplice in a deadly crime, or the man who must expose his own family, one thing is certain. A murder storyline could electrify Y&R in ways that ripple across every household in Genoa City. And if Joshua Morrow's leak is true, the next Newman party may be remembered not for champagne and laughter, but for blood, lies, and a shocking cover-up. The Young and the Restless is gearing up for another jaw-dropping turn, and this time it's Abby Newman Abbott who finds herself in the line of fire. Abby, long seen as the resilient yet often overlooked member of the Newman Abbott empire, may soon be staring betrayal right in the face. Leaks and insider buzz suggest a shocking storyline is brewing, one that could unravel her personal happiness, her family loyalty, and her place in Genoa City's high-powered elite. Abby has been through countless trials, her on-again, off-again romances, her struggles to maintain stability for her son Dominic, and her constant effort to find her footing between the powerful Newman and Abbott families. But this betrayal might cut deeper than any scandal she's ever faced before. According to Chatter, Abby may be blindsided by someone she trusts most, leaving her questioning everything. The betrayal rumors raise several big questions. Could Chance Chancellor, her former love, be circling back in a way that stings? He has already proven he isn't afraid to put duty above their relationship, and if Chance steps into a storyline that pits him against Abby, sparks could fly in all the wrong possibility. Devin Hamilton, the father of her son. While their co-parenting arrangement has been relatively peaceful, new tensions may arise if Devin decides to prioritize business, romance, or his own vision of family over Abby's desires. Then, of course, there's the Abbott side of her identity. Jack and Ashley are caught in constant conflict, and Abby could find herself betrayed by one of her own in the war for family control. With Tucker McCall still in play, and Ashley's mind and emotions in chaos, Abby may end up manipulated in a power struggle she never asked for. Fans are speculating wildly about how this betrayal will unfold. Could Abby be targeted in business, losing her stake in society or Chancellor Winters? Or is the heartbreak coming in her personal life, with someone close to her hiding a devastating secret? The idea of Abby's trust being broken at a Newman gala or an Abbott family dinner makes the potential reveal even more explosive. This betrayal storyline may also serve a bigger purpose for Abby's arc. For years, viewers have debated whether she gets the complex, meaty storyline she deserves. A betrayal that shatters her world could be exactly what the writers need to push her front and center in Genoa City drama. Instead of standing in the background, Abby may emerge as a force to be reckoned with, ready to take revenge or seize power in a way no one expects. Fans online are split. Some are rooting for Abby to finally have a big story that gives her teeth, while others worry she'll once again be written as a victim rather than a fighter. Abby deserves better than being played for heartbreak again, one fan tweeted. Another argued, this could be her moment. Let her take the betrayal and come out swinging like Victor taught her. As the drama unfolds, one thing is clear. Abby's world is about to be rocked in a way that will leave Genoa City buzzing. Whether it's family deception, romantic heartbreak, or a business double-cross, Abby is about to discover that even those closest to her can't always be trusted. And when the dust settles, she may never be the same again. The Young and the Restless is about to ignite yet another emotional explosion in Genoa City, and this time all eyes are on Diane Jenkins Abbott. Just when fans thought Diane had found her redemption arc, new spoilers and leaks suggest a storm is coming that could expose her darkest secrets. Diane has worked tirelessly to rebuild her life, win Jack's heart, and repair her bond with Kyle, but as soap fans know, no one's past ever stays buried forever. A shocking twist may soon push Diane back into scandal territory and place her entire family in jeopardy. Diane's comeback has always been a sore spot in Genoa City. From faking her own death to manipulating her way back into Jack Abbott's arms, she's faced non-stop suspicion from rivals like Phyllis Summers and Ashley Abbott. Yet somehow, Diane has managed to keep her world from completely falling apart. Jack has defended her to the end, Kyle has tried to embrace her as his mother again, and even many fans have started warming up to her. But the latest buzz teases that the other shoe is about to drop. Could Diane be hiding a scheme that will once again label her the most dangerous woman in town? Spoilers hint that a buried alliance or a shocking lie could blow up. Some fans speculate Diane may have deeper ties to Tucker McCall's underhanded moves, while others believe a secret about Jeremy Stark could resurface. Even though Stark is gone, his shadow lingers, and Diane's past connection to him was never fully explained. If Kyle learns that his mother is guilty of betraying Jack or keeping a dangerous truth hidden, their fragile bond could shatter beyond repair. Kyle has already been spiraling, with his personal life, work troubles, and messy relationships, leaving him vulnerable. If Diane's secret blows up at the wrong time, Kyle may lash out not just at her, but at everyone around him. Could this drive him further into reckless decisions, maybe even back into Audra's orbit? Viewers are buzzing at the thought of Kyle teaming up with someone shady just to strike back at his mom. Jack, meanwhile, could be blindsided yet again. Jack Abbott has risked his family's trust, his company, and even his friendship with Phyllis to protect Diane. If he learns she's been hiding something monumental, his heartbreak could turn into fiery rage. Would Jack finally cut ties with Diane forever? Or would he forgive her once more, proving just how deep his love for her runs? Ashley Abbott, of course, won't be sitting quietly. Ashley has made it clear she doesn't trust Diane, and if a dark truth comes out, Ashley will be ready to say, "I told you so." This could reignite the Abbott family feud in a major way, with Ashley demanding Diane be pushed out of both the family and the business. The ripple effects would spread throughout Genoa City. Phyllis, who has spent months trying to expose Diane, would be vindicated. Nikki and Victor could seize the opportunity to remind Jack of Diane's manipulative ways, and even Billy might weigh in. Suddenly, Diane's carefully constructed world could collapse overnight, leaving her scrambling to salvage her marriage and her role in the Abbott legacy. For longtime fans, this potential storyline has massive stakes. Diane has always been one of YNR's most polarizing figures, and giving her another explosive secret ensures the drama will skyrocket. Whether viewers love her or hate her, one thing is certain: Diane Jenkins Abbott was never meant for a peaceful life. And if the leaks are true, she may soon prove once again that redemption in Genoa City is never guaranteed.